Welcome to IFAStories, where ancient wisdom meets modern storytelling. Step into the sacred world of Ifa, the Yoruba spiritual system, where every tale carries the power of divination, destiny, and deep cultural insight. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Orishas, the divine forces guiding our paths, Orunmila, the Irunmoles, and many more. Each story is a bridge between the past and the present, weaving timeless lessons that inspire, enlighten, and transform. Embrace the wisdom, honor the tradition, and journey with us into the heart of Ifa. Subscribe now and let the stories guide you. To explore full Yoruba stories, Ifa teachings, and ancestral wisdom, visit our website, www.ifastories.com. Step into the sacred path for more resources and information. Ògbè-Irete, divined for Ògbéré and for the Òlówù of Òwú. While he was in Ife, his popularity attracted many people who wanted to learn the art of Ifa from him. After instructing them, some of them had already become adepts. When the Òlówù of Òwú sent for him to perform divination, he sent Ògbéré, one of his substitutes, because he was occupied with the Olofin of Ife, preparing to travel himself. However, before leaving, Ògbè-Irete performed divination for the journey and told Ògbéré to go with a dove in order to perform the head-cleansing ritual Fi-Ori for the Òlówù, and that the Òlówù should also cleanse Ògbéré's head with another dove, a ceremony that would mark the beginning of prosperity for him and the fulfillment of the Òlówù's desires. The Òlówù's own diviners had told him that a Bàbáláwo would visit him with a dove to cleanse his head. They advised him not to feel any remorse regarding the sacrifice. They also advised that he should reciprocate by cleansing the Awo's head with a dove. He arranged everything ahead of time to have a dove ready in anticipation of the visitor's arrival. Ògbéré arrived in Wu and went straight to the Òlówù's palace. He was given a room to stay in. After resting for a while, he took his dove and 2 kola nuts to meet the Òlówù, explaining that he had come in place of OGBE, who was occupied with other ceremonies. Nevertheless, he told the king that the divination concerning the journey had instructed him to bring a dove to perform the head cleansing, a suggestion the king gladly accepted. He responded that he had also been advised to do the same and that he was prepared for the ritual. The king asked him what his problems were, and Ògbéré replied that poverty was his main issue. He then asked the king about his wives, and the king responded that he had not been able to have children. Ògbéré assured him that his wives would conceive. After cleansing the king's head, he used the ground blood and gizzard of the dove to prepare medicine for the wives. The following month, all the wives became pregnant. The king opened his treasury room and invited Ògbéré to take all the treasures he could find. Overwhelmed by the reward, Ògbéré requested the king's permission to settle in Wu for the rest of his life. The request was granted. The king ordered that a house be built for him through communal labor, and he was granted the title of royal diviner. They lived so long that they passed on peacefully to their ancestors. Before their deaths, they asked each other how they would return to heaven, since Aku, death, had refused to summon them. The king chose to live on as a transfigured being in the rock, now known as Ka-Olumo, but eventually came to be known simply as Luo, as centuries passed. Ògbéré became part of the sacred legacy of the present-day Abeokuta. This was the origin of the following chant, Yoruba chant, Suyere. Ògbéré lonse awo lowu lowu gba gbogbo abo dufa Ògbéré gba gbogbo andoni Ògbéré o awo lowu Ògbéré dodo awo reye lie, meaning Ògbéré, the Ifa priest, divined for the Òlówù of Òwú. He made sacrifice for him so he could live to old age and become a rock. He lived forever. Ògbéré also lived so long that he became an eternal river. Behold Ògbéré, the skilled priest, whose name endures forever. When this Odu appears in divination, the person should be told that a Bàbáláwo will visit them. They must cleanse their head with a dove and 2 kola nuts, while the Bàbáláwo does the same. This ritual allows both to overcome mutual disadvantages and obstacles. When this appears in Egbodun, the sacred initiation chamber, the ceremony must be done between the initiate and their Ifa patron. In every case, they will live in abundant prosperity, and their names shall be remembered forever.